Hello and welcome back to Polished Lifting. Today I have a ton of new Sally Hansen Insta Dri mattes to share with you, a spray-on base coat, and a hard as nails vitamin serum. I don't have many true mattes in my collection, so I was really excited that Sally Hansen decided to introduce the matte line. These are currently available online at select retailers, and I've seen them in my own local Target. There is a wide variety of colors, just like the regular Insta Dri line, but these are all mattes, and I'm so excited to share them with you. First up is Smoky Silver. This reaches full coverage with 2 thin coats of polish. With all of these mattes, you'll want to allow the first coat of polish to dry entirely before adding a second coat. If you apply polish too soon, you'll end up dragging and smudging the lower coat you applied. Next up is Rose Flush. This is a shimmery rose gold color that dries just beautifully. I needed 2 coats for full coverage, and I think you might even need a third depending on how you apply polish. Next up we have Gold Rush. This is a true gold tone. It's kind of shimmery, kind of metallic. It's really amazing. I love these mattes so much. I was really intrigued by the Sally Hansen spray-on base coat. I've heard of spray-on nail polish. I can't remember if that was a Sally Hansen product or someone else, but I've never tried any of those, and so I was really excited to test this out. It was a little bizarre for me because it's like heavily alcohol scented, and I did look at the ingredients. Alcohol is one of the top ingredients, I assume, for dry time. So when I sprayed it on my nail, it was more watery than I expected. I don't know what I was thinking. It's obviously a spray, but it did dry down with kind of a tackiness to it, and you'll notice that on my nail. I actually went back in and cleaned up around my finger because I didn't care for how it felt. I'm not sure if this will wash off with like soap and water. I'm going to assume not, since it is a base coat product and it was tacky. And the fact that it didn't smudge off very easily, I think you do have to use acetone to remove any excess. And I do recommend that because, as you'll notice when I start the next swatch, the area around like my cuticles and sidewalls are surprisingly glossy. So I'm really not sure how I feel about this. It did prevent staining, but I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with this one. Next up we have Smoldering Teal. I really love these shades of teal and blue, green, kind of in that family, and this one is delightful. It reminds me of an old color in my collection that has long dried up, but this is superior to that. Next up, I wanted to try the Hard as Nails Vitamin Strength Serum. It is a pump top that has a locking cap. I can't remember if I cut that from the footage, but I didn't realize it had a locking cap, and I had a bit of a struggle with that one because apparently I can't look at things and figure them out. It is packed with vitamin A and E. That's what the little beads are inside of it. And I've been using it for a few days now. I don't know that my nails are stronger, but I don't hate it, and I will definitely keep using it until I run out. Next up is Molten Mauve. This reaches full coverage with 2 coats of polish, and I really love how this looks matte. It's just a good classic color with a really nice matte finish. As usual, I saved my very favorite color for last. This is Burnished Wine. It is a true duochrome, and it's holographic. I love both of these. It's a really nice color to begin with, and the duochrome plus holo really elevated this one for me. This is not a common thing to see from mainstream polish, which is why you should grab it ASAP. I would not miss this one for anything. This is a bit thinner, but I think it's totally necessary for what it is. I needed 3 coats for full coverage. As I mentioned, these are all available right now, and I've seen a whole selection of these at Target, like 20 plus colors, so you have quite a variety available.